years, I own 2 Demi Moores, and I was wondering how that, I look at them all.
What do you mean 2 Demi Moores?
I have two.
There's 2 of them?
I have 2 of the photographs, one with the, when she was pregnant, and the other one of a painted body. And I see them every day, they're in my husband's studio.
What?
And I was wondering how that came about. I mean, you know, you were a forerunner to do something like that.
Well, so the story is that I was sent out to do a cover of Demi Moore for Vanity Fair, and I was told, oh, this is going to be problematic because she's pregnant, and you're going to have to just shoot, my head up, and just have to do the best you can, and so I went out and I had, because I'd worked with the Mynra School several times, and I had done some photographs for them personally of her pregnant the first time. So this time, when we finished shooting pictures, for the cover, I said, should we do some for you? And she said yes, and so we started to take pictures, and I said, if you do this, maybe we can make it a cover. If you could cover the areas that you're not supposed to see. So anyway, so I brought it back to New York, and it was actually Susan Sontag who saw in it, she said, you got to run this. And she called Tina Brown, and she said, this is too important. You have to run this. And Tina, of course, was a little nervous, and I called Demi Moore, and Demi Moore said, well, how do we talk about it? How do we didn't really know what we were doing, on some level. Susan did. I wish she would have explained it to us. But, and I just want to jump into talking about Rihanna, who walks around she took it to another place. See, she's such a brilliant woman. She's, now it's just so wide open, and relaxed, and it's just I love what Rihanna did. I admire her so much. I think she's so smart. So I'm just saying it's been this step process, which is really, really nice.
That's why I was wondering why you omitted her from your book, Demi, because she was one of the first people to expose herself like that.
The second volume is I like to think of it as more current, photographs actually, and I mean I think there's a lot. I mean I was thinking about it today, and as I said, the second volume was done too fast, and there could have been more thought in it. I mean today. I was doing one of those podcasts. I mean, it's so weird. But Jane Fonda's not in it, and I just going, oh my God, what is I think when I change over to the paperback, I might.
I think you need to do a third book.
The story is that this is a never-ending project. So we will continue. And that's what's so beautiful about, since the first book, which is 25 years ago, to look through the work and see how that first book influenced or inspired me for how I would continue to photograph women, from then to today. I couldn't have imagined I was going to do this second volume, and I have to really thank Hillary Clinton for wanting to commemorate the first volume, and then the rest is history. Okay,
I got you on video. You want the video? I got you on video asking questions.
Yes, I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
Hey, isn't that
Hey.
you?
Huh?
Aren't you going to be there?
Huh?
Aren't you going up to the...
Oh, she said no more.
Oh,
Huh?
do you want to send it to me?
Yeah, sure.